Afternoon. Coach first? Yeah, I'll get to the players. Start as we usually do with some opening comments from Coach. Then we'll go to questions in the room and then on Zoom. Take it away, Coach.
Good win. Obviously, we wanted to go into break on a high note. I thought we played really well. I know Chicago was a little shorthanded today, but our execution, our shot selection, all that was really good, and it felt good to the last game into the break to play like that.
When you have a lead like that, even at halftime, what kind of freedom does it allow you as a coach to try different things?
Well, I mean, it gives you a chance to look at some different lineups and some different players and some different situations. But in this league, even, 20-point lead can evaporate really, really fast. So you got to make sure that you've really extended it. And that was one of the things that I was most excited about is we had a lead going into the half, and we started the second half with a really big burst. And that is what gave us the opportunity to look at some different things and play some different people. And, I thought, people played well. I thought, we got Taylor Theory some extended minutes, and I thought she looked really good out there. So that was fun to see her out there and doing well.
Hi, Coach Christian Insider. You guys shot 47% from the field and only had about 10 turnovers. How have you guys built this chemistry where it seems like everyone knows where they're supposed to be? They're always making the right pass. Even without Ryan Howard, it seems like the chemistry wasn't lost and they were very connected.
I think we just got off to a good start, and everybody was playing well, from JC to Allisha. BG had a really good game inside. Bree had some knockdown of three, and then also had some really big post ups. So everybody, Nas came in and gave us a lift. So, sometimes you have a game where several people are playing well, and that's what you hope to see, but you don't get it all the time. And this was just one of those games where everybody was, invested in ending this first half of the season on a right note, and we were able to accomplish it.
Like you said, the Chicago Sky were, of course, were shorthanded, and sometimes teams can kind of take their foot off the gas when you're in those type of situations. What do you kind of say to your players to make sure that they're kind of running through the line in these type of games?
Well, we're just trying to be professional. We know that anybody can beat anybody else on any given night. That these are all professionals and the best players in the world. So you have to be ready to play no matter who's out, who's in. We got off to a great start, and we stayed with it. We didn't lose track of how we got the lead. We kept taking good shots. We kept moving the ball from side to side. And most importantly, we kept defending.
Go ahead, Megan.
Hey, Coach, good to see you. I thought it was a very good win today for Atlanta. I guess my question to you is, adding that to, the rest of the season and before All-Star, is there a word that comes to mind to describe kind of your first half of the season of what you've seen from the Dream?
Ooh, depends on what day you ask me for the word. But it's been, it's been a little uneven. Meaning there are some times where we play at a level that's right at the top of the league. And then, there's other times where we just kind of lose focus and just kind of lose our principles of how we're supposed to play. So the challenge for us is to get to that highest level more often and for a longer period of time. And I do think our players are motivated to get there. We'll take this break. Hopefully everybody comes back recharged, and that we make a great run this second half of the year.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
So, Coach, let me ask you from a personal perspective, what do you want to go into this break, taking from this first half of the season and looking forward to in the second half for yourself?
Well, I've got, several, probably 50 pages of notes from these first games that I want to kind of go through. There's things that are on there a few times that really I was hoping to implement. And it's just finding the time within the schedule has been tough. So I want to go through all that, kind of, regroup right now, look at how the first half of the season went, and have a good plan for the players going forward when we do get back. And then on top of that, we have to prepare for, a road trip as soon as we get back against some good teams. So it'll be a mixture of kind of going over the first half of the season while still getting prepared for, the first probably 3 games that we have coming out of the break.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Thanks as always, Liam. Coach Karl, just want to ask you now, after now half a season in the W for the first time, just from the standpoint of the league in general, what's been the biggest thing that you've learned about the league? You've already known it was going to be the best league, most competitive league, physical league, but has there been anything that you learned that's been new in your time in the league so far?
Well, I didn't learn this first half, but my appreciation for how hard the players work and how hard they play and what they have to go through and still compete at this level, is pretty astounding. I just have a great appreciation for the players in this league and how they bring it every game. And for me, I'm hoping I have the same attitude as our players. Is I just want to get better. I feel like we've done some good things in this first half, and I'm learning as we go. And hopefully, I'll be better for it for the second half.
Awesome. On that note, I think we're good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
You're gonna go anywhere good? Get any
Good afternoon. We can jump to questions right in the room when you're ready.
Christian,
Yeah, Tom, you good.
Christian one shot. Congratulations on the win, ladies. You guys shot 47% from the field, and you guys seem really connected. How have you guys kind of built that connectivity to carry over and get these wins?
I think it's just between being on the court and off the court. I think we're just slowly building our chemistry. Each game, I think we're getting used to playing with each other and knowing what each other wants to do in different actions. So I think as we've been through some close games, some tough games, just being able to close games out, I think we've learned how to play with each other better.
And this question is for Allisha. So you're about to go into the All-Star break and you're doing the 3-point contest and the skills challenge. Do you feel like the top dog? Do you feel like the underdog going into this? And how are you preparing for this big matchup?
I'm really just chilling for real. I mean, I don't think it's a way you can prepare, I guess, from a mental standpoint, just going in and being competitive. But overall, I'm just there to have fun.
Can we get you to talk any trash to any of your competitors?
Nah.
Talking.
Nah.
What do you think about the energy you get from the kids on the day like this, even as visitors? Do you guys feel that?
You definitely feel that. You hear that. I think at one point they were screaming, and then the announcer was like louder, and I was like, I didn't know they could get louder, but they did. But you definitely feel that energy when you're playing in front of kids because they're out there having fun. It just makes you want to go out there and have fun.
When you're in a blowout situation like this, like what can you learn about your team? What can you kind of try and push and do that you might not have the freedom to do in a close game?
Well, you got to keep your foot on the gas because in this league, it's proven that no lead is safe. So, I mean, the biggest thing is, you get a big lead that time. As starters, we get the rest. That's the positive coming from it. But other than that, it's just how you want to keep your foot on the gas because they'll come back in a minute.
Yeah. I think it's still just, working on things that we need to work on. I think for us, we've been in some close games that come down to the wire. So just being able to take care of each possession the way we want to, I think that's important in those games.
We'll jump to Zoom. Go ahead, Megan.
Hey, Bree. Hey, Leash. Good to see both of you. Ask Karl this question, so I want to ask you guys this question too. Sorry to put you on the spot, but if you have one word to describe the first half of the Dream season, what would it be?
I think for me, progress. I know based off last season, this season, we're in a way better position. So for me, it's progress.
I think that's a good word. I think, every game we're striving to get better and make that progress. So I think, individually, everybody's making progress. And as a team, I think we're still growing and learning together.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
I'll start with you, Bree, on this question. With that progress, what are you kind of excited for in going into the second half of the season? I know it's a break and getting ready, but to get everything back together, what are you most excited about going into the second half and the chances that this team have to be able to compete for a championship?
I think what's most exciting is that we haven't even reached our ceiling yet. I think that's the most exciting part for us. I think we've, shown that we've can compete with the top of the league. I think for us, it's just about, playing our brand of basketball every game and going out every night and doing what we want to and taking care of business that way. I think just moving forward, just continuing to grow and get better. And, hopefully by the end of the season, we're peaking at the right time.
And Leisha, let me ask you this. With 13 wins, and from last year, like you said, progressing to at this point halfway through the season, what do you feel this team is at to being the complete team that you feel that you can be?
Uh, I don't know how I can manage that right now. I just know that we're in a better position than we were last season, uh, going into the All-Star break. So that feels good, and hopefully everybody enjoy the All-Star break and we come back ready to work and continue progressing forward.
And we'll finish up with Andrew. Andrew, go ahead.
All right, thanks, Liam. First for you, AG15, did you adjust your goggles to the rim like Coach Staley noticed last week? And for you and Ryan, is Smooth and Groove a good nickname for you too, considering how smooth and that you are in the groove that you've been in this season? And for you, Bree, did you see AG and Ryan's taste testing video on TikTok? So for you first, Allisha, in terms of what I asked you.
I never noticed when I'm adjusting my goggles. Like, I don't know until like people tell me. So on that fast break, I had no idea. I adjusted my goggles twice. Like, I just be so locked in. And Smooth and Groove, I mean, y'all come with the nicknames. We just make them look good. So if you want to call us Smooth and Groove, I'm with it.
No, I haven't seen their latest snack tasting video. I have to go check it out.
Thank you for your time, everyone.
Thanks, guys.